guys to be educated, or have the older guys educated you on this rivalry?
Not really, but we did watch a video this morning. Just like a quick little overview of the rivalry itself. But I didn't really need to be educated on it. I knew, what it was already.
Coach Downer told us that after you won Defensive Player of the Month, he told you, who cares? And he said, I think X thinks I'm a little bit of a prick for saying that. Is that kind of the same mindset you have, that, that's in the past, you still have bigger fish to fry?
Yeah. Obviously, that's not the end goal. And I think he knows this as well as I know. And that's why I love him so much, because he always going to push me to be, better. Obviously, it's good to get that accomplishment and be able to get that accolade. But at the end of the day, there's more to get. And there's more to do. So, I love when he, just holds me to that standard of all right, let that go. Obviously, I'm already like that, but just kind of, somebody else in my ear, hey, don't worry about that, on to the next. So, I love that mentality. So it's good.
He told us that after the Jaguars game, you guys were on different buses. On the bus on the way to the airport, you're texting him for Jared Goff tape.
Yeah.
Is that something you've always done, and do you give yourself any time to enjoy a victory, or you immediately turn in the page?
I enjoy it when I could win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's obviously once you win, it's in the past. So, obviously you figure out what you could have done better, and you look at that. But for me, I'm always, all right, once we, win or loss, all right, it's on to the next. So I think that's just a mindset that you have to have in this league, because it's a competitive league. Every team is going to be different. Every week is going to be different. So I just try to make sure that I'm always one step ahead, and trying to get a day ahead of my opponent.
What are the challenges of facing a team with a new offensive coordinator?
It could be a challenge. The crazy part is, they've been doing kind of what they've been doing this whole year. So I don't know how much stuff they're going to really change up, in a short period of time. But I'm sure they'll have, switch some tendencies. But it could be a challenge, like I said, sometimes, because they might change a couple things. But for the most part, they'll probably run what they've been doing throughout the whole season, because they don't want to confuse everybody that's already learned the system.
What do you see in Caleb Williams?
He does well in the pocket. He can extend plays. He's actually pretty strong in the pocket. He has a good feel and awareness of when he's getting pressured, and he's able to kind of get out and kind of extend plays down the field. He's a young quarterback. He's growing. He's learning as he's going along. So, but he's going to be a really good quarterback in this league.
They have struggled so much the last few weeks. How do you make sure that you guys don't take that for granted?
We don't take any team for granted. Regardless of who it is, regardless of record and whatever they're going through, every week can be different. So we don't take anything for granted. We don't take any team for granted. We try to always prepare the same way. We always, try to keep that same laser locked in mentality and mindset, and try to have those same winning results on Sundays.
Talking about laser stuff, are you the kind of guy who pays attention to where teams are in the playoff picture, and
no.
This team is that? No.
Because things change week to week. So a team that's on top right now might have a fall off as we go down this stretch. So I try not to pay attention to the playoff stuff. I just try to focus on what we got going on in this building, and our record, and taking it game by game, day by day.